Yeah, they're like, "What's wrong with you? You're playing Dungeons and Dragons," and they're like, "But a Tribe Called Quest told me I could," and they're like, "You're going to private school. I'm pulling you out and going to military school now."
It is time.
All right. How familiar is anyone here with Tribe Called Quest?
I know that name.
I listened to the song before. I think me and you did, and I thought it was badass as hell. And I was actually surprised we haven't done this on the show yet.
Yeah. So anyway, Busta Rhymes. Who knows who Busta Rhymes is, right?
Yes.
You heard of Busta Rhymes? Okay.
Yes.
Well, this is kind of his breakout moment. The song features members of the rap group Leaders of the New School, Matt Kibula, excuse me, couldn't say that right, of Pop Matters, called the track's hip hop greatest posse cut. The song is commonly considered a breakout moment, like I said, for Leaders of the New School member Busta Rhymes. He was only 19 when the song was released, became a huge star after that. Time magazine also included it on its list of all-time 100 songs.
Nice.
The song opens with the chorus, followed by verses from Phife Dawg, Charlie Brown, Dinko D, and Q-Tip, who hands off the mic to Busta Rhymes, they're all incredible, but Busta really, really kills it during the song. And the video also features cameo appearances. You can look for them by Spike Lee, the director, De La Soul, also Kid Capri, Brand Nubian, Fab Five Freddy, and Redman. So let's check it out. They're all having fun and a great time from 1992. The album is The Low End Theory. It's this Tribe Called Quest with Scenario here on Galaxy Jams Reacts.
I love this look. It's so old school.
Retro.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Ayo, Bo knows this,
What?
and Bo knows that.
What?
But Bo don't know jack, cause Bo can't rap. Well, what do you know? The D-Dog is first up to bat. No batteries included, and no strings attached. No holds barred, no time for move faking. Gots to get the loot so I can bring home the bacon. Brothers front, they say the drop can't flow, but we've been known to do the impossible like Broadway Joe. So sleep if you want, like who will help you get your Z's true. But here's the real scoop. I'm all that and then some. Short, dark, and handsome, bust a nut inside your eye to show you where I come from. I'm vexed, fuming. I've had it up to here. My days of paying dues are over. Acknowledge me is in there.
Yeah.
Head for the border, go get a taco. I see wreck it from the jump street, meaning from the get-go. Sit back, relax, and let yourself go. Don't sweat what you heard, but act like you know.
Yes, yes, y'all.
Yes, y'all.
Who got the vibe? It's the Tribe, y'all.
Tribe,
We're
y'all.
live, y'all.
Live, y'all.
Inside, outside, come around.
Who's that?
Brown. Some may I say, call me Charlie. The word is the herb, and I'm deep like Bob Marley. Lay back on the payback, evolve, rotate the gates.
Contact.
Can I get a hit?
Hit.
Boom, bit with a brother named Tip, and we're ready to flip. East Coast stomping, ripping and romping. New York, North, Kakalaka, and Compton. Check it out. The loops for the troops, more mounds to the ounce. And wow, how now, brown cow. We're ill till the skill gets down for the flex. Next is the textbook old to the new, but the rest are doo-doo. From radio to the video to Arsenio, tell me, yo, what's the scenario?
True blue.
Scooby-Doo, whoopie-doo, scenarios, radios, rates more than 4. Scores for the scores that smother dance floors. Now I go for mine, shades of seashore. Ship shape, crush grapes, apes, the play tapes. Pates make drapes, fake for the weights of an
Ella,
Anita.
Ia.
Simply just a leader. Base in the space means peace, see you later. Later, alligator. Pop blows a weasel and the earth's an inflator. So yo, the D, what the O? Incorporated INC into a flow. Funk, flip, flat, back, first fist, foul, fight, laugh. Yo, how'd that sound?
It's a leader quest mission and we got the goods here.
Yeah.
Never on the left cause my right's my good ear.
Yeah.
I could give a damn about an ill
Tip.
subliminal. Stay away from crime so I ain't no criminal. I love my young nation, groovy sensation. No time for hibernation, only elation. Don't ever try to test. No water little kid, yo Mr. Busta Rhymes. Tell 'em what I,
I
did.
heard you rush
Oh my god, dude! Like
He's
one
getting
thing.
ready to do it.
Busta Rhymes is about to, make history right here. I love how they give each member like their own individual part, but then like at certain hits, like the whole group comes in to like back them up for like a word or something like that. And I think that's just so cool how it's like they're like, no, like we're gonna show off like each person's individuality, but we're also always gonna remind you that we are like a group, and I think that that's like really cool. What are your thoughts, Lucy, when you watch this?
I mean, I just think it's such a star-studded cast. Like, how long did this group stay together? Does anyone know?
No.
I think I don't know off the top of my head. At least maybe 3-4 years. I don't really know.
I'm just always so impressed when you see groups like this, like collaborating so well together. Like you said, Mike, just because being in a group successfully definitely requires an element of humility and letting other people like be the center of attention. And I just love watching that. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, we talk about that on the show pretty frequently. Like we had Bill Lawrence from Snarky Puppy on here, and Snarky Puppy is like a multi-Grammy award-winning outfit with like 30-40 members in it, and I'm like, when they're all practicing, like who's the one that's like, hey, you're not playing that right, like they're like, F you, like I got 4 Grammys, dude, who are you talking to, but it's like hard to, the dynamic. I mean, just getting like a group of people who don't even have like any accolades together is impossible. So to get a group of people that they're all famous in their own right from what they individually did or famous from what they've done previously in that same group, to keep it going is like, I feel like exponentially more difficult.
And to answer your question, they were together for quite a while, actually, from 1985 to 1998. Then they came back 2006 to 2013, and then they came back again one more time, 2015 to 2017.
Nice. It's actually a good run.
I feel like we're looking at
very good run.
I feel like we're looking at the peak of rap at this point in time. Like one of my buddies when we were growing up, he was like really into 90s gangster rap, like Snoop and Dr. Dre and all that. And so, I kind of compare all rap that I understand to that very specific era of rap and hip hop. And whenever we kind of go back to the predecessors, it kind of sounds very different, and like the use of flow is very different. And the thing that's just really striking me here is, man, this entire group is like, seems like they're at the top of the game for this time.
Absolutely.
It's just really remarkable.
The pure talent. I mean, to be able to rap that way and to just fly all those lyrics out at one time, and everybody knows what's going on, and they come in at the right time, because they did this live too, right? So it just, to me, is incredible. And I know, how could all of them just not win at like one of those like, what do you call it, like rap offs or whatever they do?
Yeah,
right.
I was just gonna say, I think like the art of being able to rap and like improvise is insane to me. Like I cannot wrap my head around that at all, because that's not something I could ever do. Like I love songwriting; it's one of my favorite things to do, but it takes me a long time to sit down and write a song and think about all the different ways I want to say something. To be able to get on a stage and just like freestyle, I think that takes such an immense amount of talent. I'm always impressed, and I don't even like know what to say. I'm just
absolutely
blown away by it.
I agree. Like I always say that my brain has a lot of software, but not a lot of RAM. And you need a lot of RAM to be able to like process exactly, like to be planning ahead. Like, so you're like 3 lines and you're going to land like this really great like punchline that you've been building up for like half a phrase. It's very impressive. But I guess what I was trying to say is like this feels like the era that it is, but it clearly has a certain luster to go on the performances on this song. It's incredible.
Yeah. Let's watch Busta Rhymes make history.
Please, let's do it.
Attack. Then they rebuke, then you had to smack. Causing rambunction throughout the sphere. Raise the levels of the boom inside the air.
You know I did it, so don't violate or you'll get violated.
So he comes back.
Sound is well agitated. We'll never waste no time on a played out.
The video is also super dope.
Watch as I combine all the dudes from the mind. Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Powerful impact, boom from the cannon. Not bragging, try to read my mind. Just imagine, vocabulary's necessary when digging into my library. Oh my gosh, eating I do stew like the one piece to toss. All over the track, man. come back. As I did the I had to beg your pardon. When I traveled through the turn, I roll with the squadron. Row, like a dungeon dragon. Change your little jaws cause your pants are sagging. Try to step to this, I will twist you in a turban and have it smelling right like some old stale urine. Chuckity choco, the chocolate chicken, the rear cock diesel, but cheeks they were kicking. Yo, bust it out before the buster, bust another round. The rhythm is in sync. The vibes are on town, whipping up the sound just like a ratio. Observe the vibe and check out the scenario. Yeah, my man, yo.
Wow.
So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Sweet.
That's it. Scenario Tribe Called Quest. If you like that, you'll love pretty much everything they've done.
Yeah,
Fire.
All their songs are great.
It's cool because, you know, they gave him a shot and he's like, I'm going to grab this opportunity. And in the 45 seconds or a minute 15 or whatever that you're going to give me on this track, like, I'm going to make sure that I make that track and that I make
only
myself
19.
memorable, you know?
It's
19 years old.
incredible.
Yeah.
He like has such star power too.
Mhm.
Like just in that 45 seconds, like you can see all like something just takes over and it's an artist. It's not just a person. Like he has so much energy like emanating from him and physically like I don't even know how to explain what I'm feeling right now. But no, I just think it's like you really get drawn in because it's not just the words that he's saying. It's like the way that he's saying it.
Yeah.
He really put everything out there, you know, he didn't hold back. And it's hard, like as a performer, like in the studio, like in front of people to just go like, blah, and like do what you want to do. And, you know, like it's hard, you know, to really open up and really, you know, take control of that situation to be your own. And I think that, you know, them collectively as a group and each person individually did such a great job with this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
Busta has like a carnal energy that comes out in that song. He has that very signature voice that like, which, you know, it just lends himself to his future career in the sense that like you can always tell it's him.
Yeah.
You know, like you always be like, you know, just that signature timbre of voice. And like, you know, it's funny because like, you know, that, and then even however many years later, like you hear Nicki Minaj like trying to use like these carnal sounds and like just like really biting into the lyrics in such a way. It's like, yep, you're just channeling all the way back.
Yeah, it's like he's like fighting to like be heard, like fighting to get to the top, or that's exactly the word that I was. The carnal experience of it is that really summarizes kind of what I think you're feeling as a viewer when you watch that.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
I also like that he gave a nod to Dungeons and Dragons. There you go.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was not a very popular thing in '91.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, people.
It wasn't a very cool thing.
That's how you got
It was
beat
very
up.
popular.
Now, when you play
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons, you're like, oh, like I could stream this and make millions of dollars now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Back
like,
then, you did it with the drapes closed.
yeah, and people.
So did he
And he
make it
didn't leave.
cool?
Yeah.
Did he make it mainstream by like
He
talking
helped.
about it?
The original hipster.
Yeah.
Like your parents
Exactly.
thought that you were like possessed by Satan, and then like everyone at school thought you were a nerd.
Yeah, they're like, "What's wrong with you? You're playing Dungeons and Dragons," and they're like, "But a Tribe Called Quest told me I could," and they're like, "You're going to private school. I'm pulling you out and going to military school now."
He even busted on people with pants that were sagging back then.
Yeah, exactly. Have the changes timed.
They have.
That's right.
All right. Well, that was a good one, and you let us know what you think about this great song and what Tribe Called Quest song we should listen to next. Thanks for watching.
Please do.
Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show and also how to watch full episodes. Please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.